Welcome! Today we dive into a fascinating topic: how homosocial relationships strengthen the economy. What are homosocial relationships, you may ask? Well, they're friendships or relationships that occur between individuals of the same gender, characterized by a strong bond and level of affection, but without a sexual component. One such example is what we refer to as refined affectionate friendships, or RAFs. RAFs are not just platonic friendships, but rather they take the concept of friendship to a deeper level, where physical affection and emotional intimacy are celebrated. These relationships can be between two men or two women, fostering a sense of camaraderie, mutual respect, and deep affection. It includes kissing on the lips, lingering hugs, hand-holding, cuddling, and more. The one thing that's not done is genital pleasuring, but the long list of other forms of physical affection can compensate well enough when the two partners prefer abstinence before marriage. Now you might be wondering, what does this have to do with the economy? Well, it's interesting to note that these types of relationships may have far-reaching economic impacts. For instance, stronger bonds between individuals could potentially lead to fewer divorces, and we all know that divorce can often lead to financial strain for families. Then there's the concept of oxytocin, a hormone that improves mood and is naturally produced through close, affectionate female relationships. Women in particular benefit from higher levels of oxytocin, which can be provided by close female friendships. This can result in improved mental health, leading to better work performance and productivity, thus contributing to a stronger economy. Furthermore, these relationships can provide more sources of truly consensual and desired pure, non-sexual affection, which can dramatically reduce factors such as teen pregnancy, a major contributor to the cycle of poverty. We'll also explore how homosocial relationships can lead to more donations for charitable causes, reduce reliance on government welfare programs, and even address overpopulation financial risks. And that's just scratching the surface. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll discover even more intriguing ways that these relationships can impact our economy. So stay tuned as we delve deeper into the economic impact of these relationships. Stronger marriages lead to economic benefits. Let's explore how. When marriages are strong, we see fewer divorces. This is a significant savings for families, not just emotionally, but financially too. The legal process of divorce can be expensive, and the subsequent split of assets often leaves both parties worse off. But how do homosocial relationships factor into this? Homosocial relationships, or refined affectionate friendships as they're also known, are same-gender, non-sexual relationships characterized by a high level of physical affection. These relationships can provide a unique form of emotional support that can bolster a marriage. In particular, they can provide women with a natural source of oxytocin, a hormone that improves mood and helps to foster a sense of well-being. This can offer a boost to marital satisfaction and stability. But it's not just about the individual marriages. When marriages are strong, the benefits ripple out into the wider economy. Fewer divorces mean fewer families needing to set up separate households, which can strain resources. It also means fewer children living in single-parent households, which are statistically more likely to experience poverty. Moreover, strong marriages contribute to social stability. And when women help males to see affection in a non-sexual way, then it helps strengthen hetero marriage. And brain science confirms women simply don't think of sex nearly as much as males. So it's easier for women to lead by good example with the non-sexual ways of RAFs. Women can learn faster to not sexualize touch, but it's harder for males that aren't raised consistently for their first 12 years of life to think more purely and healthier about appropriate human talk. This, in turn, creates a more conducive environment for economic growth. Stable families are more likely to invest in their children's education, to save for the future, and to contribute to their communities, all of which have positive economic impacts. On a broader scale, strong marriages, supported by homosocial relationships, can help to address issues of overpopulation and the financial risks associated with it. By providing more outlets for non-sexual physical affection, people may feel less driven to seek human touch heterosexually. Emphasis on sexually, leading to more children, which can strain both individual family budgets and societal resources. As we can see, stronger marriages fostered by homosocial relationships can create economic stability. They save families money, they contribute to social stability, and they can even help to address larger societal issues. So next time you think about the economy, remember that it's not just about stocks and bonds. It's also about the strength of our relationships. Did you know that homosocial relationships can help reduce teen pregnancy and break the poverty cycle? Let's dive into this a little bit more. Refined affectionate friendships, or RAFs as we've come to know them, are same-gender friendships that are physically affectionate. They are homosocial but non-sexual relationships. Now you might be wondering, how does this connect to teen pregnancy and poverty? Well, it's all about providing more sources of consensual and truly desired pure, non-sexual affection. When teens have access to these types of affectionate relationships, it can dramatically reduce the incidence of teen pregnancy. Teen pregnancy, as you may know, is a major contributor to the cycle of poverty. Young parents often struggle with completing their education and securing stable employment, which can lead to a lifetime of financial hardship. By reducing teen pregnancy, we can help more young people avoid these obstacles and set them on a path to a brighter future. But it's not just about preventing teen pregnancies. It's also about creating healthier, happier relationships. RAFs provide a source of affection and companionship that can be incredibly beneficial for young people who are navigating the often complex world of relationships and sexuality. And let's not forget about the potential benefits for society as a whole. A reduction in teen pregnancy can lead to lower healthcare costs and less reliance on social services, which can have a positive impact on our economy. So, you see, RAFs aren't just about promoting same-gender friendships. They're about encouraging healthy relationships, reducing teen pregnancy, and ultimately, breaking the poverty cycle. It's a powerful testament to the potential of homosocial relationships and their impact on our society. By reducing teen pregnancy, homosocial relationships can play a part in breaking the poverty cycle. Let's look at the potential impact of homosocial relationships on religious donations and welfare programs. Now consider this. In a world where religious beliefs often guide our actions, the acceptance and understanding of homosocial relationships can have profound effects. A common misconception is that these relationships conflict with religious values. However, this is far from the truth. Homosocial relationships, rooted in love, respect, and mutual understanding, align with the core teachings of many religions. Love thy neighbor, and do unto others as you would have them do unto you. When individuals feel accepted and understood, rather than ostracized or marginalized, they are more likely to be at peace. This inner peace often translates into a greater willingness to give back to the community, leading to an increase in religious donations. These donations, in turn, can fund programs that support those in need, reducing the overall reliance on government welfare programs. Moreover, the acceptance of homosocial relationships can also spark conversations around sexuality within religious communities, encouraging a more open and understanding perspective. This can help individuals who may be struggling with their identity to find support within their faith communities, thereby reducing the emotional and mental health toll often associated with such struggles. Furthermore, by fostering a sense of acceptance and understanding, religious communities can help to reduce the stigma and discrimination often faced by those in homosocial relationships. This can lead to improved mental health and well-being, which in turn can reduce reliance on public health and social services. In essence, homosocial relationships can encourage a more compassionate and inclusive society. They can help to build stronger, healthier communities where individuals feel valued and accepted and are more likely to contribute positively to their community. So when we consider the potential impact of homosocial relationships on religious donations and welfare programs, it's clear that the benefits extend far beyond the individuals involved. These relationships can help to foster a society that's more accepting, more compassionate, and ultimately more supportive of its members. The benefits of homosocial relationships can extend into our religious and social support systems. Heterosexual extremism is very expensive. Doctrine and covenants. 90-25 gives wise guidance about child raising. It's good to only have a very few children, 3 max. Having too many children makes it financially unaffordable and also unaffordable for needed one-on-one quality parent-child time. But to really strengthen families, we need RAFs. Refined, affectionate friendships among same genders can and should be enjoyed by anyone who wants to do so truly consensually. RAFs are homosocial relationships supported by God and enjoyed commonly among the people of the Lord. RAFs were similar to what David and Johnathan enjoyed in the Bible. Ruth and Naomi also enjoyed similar closeness. And there's a prophet named Enoch who saw God crying over a period of history when men began to call good evil and shamed people for righteously enjoying such loving, affectionate homosocial closeness. Then Enoch saw a new time when people expressed both heterosocial and homosocial affection more commonly and openly in a joyous time of righteousness. Biblically, the love seen in RAFs was so common so often that biblical authors probably didn't think that they needed to write much about the traditionally obvious. RAFs are enjoyed commonly among the people of the Lord. See KJV 1 Samuel 18, 1, 4:20-41 and Ruth 1:15, 18. And in the Joseph Smith translation, we learn that in Exodus chapter 4, Aaron was told to go find Moses and comfort him. So Aaron found Moses and kissed him. See also Moses 7:33 and Moses 7:63-64. Overpopulation is a concern for our planet and economy. But how can homosocial relationships help? Let's unravel this. Refined Affectionate Friendships, or RAFs, provide an intriguing solution. These are close, affectionate relationships between individuals of the same gender with a focus on non-sexual physical affection. And this affectionate bond has the potential to play a significant role in managing overpopulation and its subsequent financial risks. Consider a family that's stretched thin, both in terms of time and finances, due to the responsibility of raising several children. Such families often find it challenging to provide the necessary moral guidance to their children, leading to a generation that may be swayed by less than ideal influences. Now imagine if adults, both married and single, had more opportunities to express and receive affection in a non-sexual context within their same-gender friendships. This could reduce the pressure to seek affection solely through sexual relationships, which can lead to unplanned and potentially financially challenging families. Not only does this help manage population growth, but it also reduces the financial strain on individual families and the economy as a whole. Resources can be allocated more effectively, and children can be given the opportunity to thrive in a more secure and stable environment. Furthermore, this shift in perspective, from a sexualized notion of touch to a healthier view of affectionate relationships, can vastly improve mental health. Reduced stress levels mean fewer health complications, less money spent on healthcare, and fewer days lost to illness. In a society where people are healthier, happier, and less financially strained, we see a more productive workforce and more stable businesses. We're not just talking about change on an individual or family level, but a positive ripple effect through our entire economy. So, homosocial relationships, specifically RAFs, aren't just about personal fulfillment. They're about creating a sustainable future for everyone, economically, emotionally, and environmentally. By providing more outlets for non-sexual physical affection, homosocial relationships can help address overpopulation-related financial risks. Health is wealth, as they say. So how do homosocial relationships play into this? Homosocial relationships, or refined affectionate friendships, can have a profound impact on our health and, by extension, the economy. Let's start with a simple truth. Our views on physical touch and relationships can significantly influence our stress levels. In a society where physical touch is overly sexualized, there's an ever-present pressure to conform to certain unhealthy heterosexual standards and expectations. This pressure, in turn, leads to stress, a known trigger for countless health issues, from heart disease to diabetes. But what if we change our perspective? What if we foster a society where non-sexual physical affection is normalized, where a lingering kiss or hug or a friendly touch is just that, a gesture of affection, not an invitation to anything more? In such a society, the stress related to conforming to sexualized standards of physical interaction could be greatly reduced. Reduced stress levels can lead to a decline in the prevalence of stress-related diseases, which can have a significant economic impact. We're talking about saving money on healthcare costs, which, let's face it, are already sky-high. We're talking about fewer sick days, which means more productivity and a more robust economy. But the benefits don't stop there. With healthier views on physical touch and relationships, people can enjoy better mental health. They can build stronger, more fulfilling relationships, leading to happier, more content lives. And let's not forget the economic implications of a happier, healthier populace. Happier people are more likely to invest time and money into their communities. They're more likely to contribute positively to the economy, whether through increased consumer spending or through entrepreneurial ventures. Imagine a world where people are healthier, both physically and mentally, where healthcare costs are lower, productivity is higher, and the economy is stronger. This is the potential impact of homosocial relationships, of a society that embraces non-sexual physical affection. A healthier society, fostered by homosocial relationships, can lead to a healthier economy. As we move forward, what does the future hold for homosocial relationships? With society's increasing acceptance and understanding of homosocial relationships, we are beginning to see a shift in how we view affection, friendship, and love. This shift is not just altering our personal lives, but it's also having a profound effect on our economy. In the future, we can expect further progress in this area. The acceptance of homosocial relationships or refined affectionate friendships will continue to rise, and with it, we'll see a reduction in societal issues that burden our economy. As we've discussed, stronger marriages, reduced teen pregnancies, and a decrease in overpopulation financial risks are all potential outcomes of this shift. But the benefits don't stop there. As we continue to embrace these relationships, we're also likely to see a positive impact on mental health. With more outlets for non-sexual physical affection, we can reduce stress and prevent disease, saving money on healthcare costs and reducing sick days. This will create a healthier, happier workforce, leading to more stable businesses and a stronger economy. Moreover, the future of homosocial relationships promises more peace of mind for religious individuals. This peace can lead to more generous donations, further reducing poverty and dependence on government welfare programs. As we stop sexualizing physical touch and start recognizing the pure, non-sexual affection that can exist in same-gender relationships, we'll create a society that is more understanding, more accepting, and less prone to harmful stereotypes. This isn't just about the economy, it's about creating a society where love and affection are not constrained by gender or sexualized by default. It's about fostering relationships where people feel comfortable expressing their emotions and affections without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. So in the future, we can look forward to a society that understands and embraces the full spectrum of human relationships. A society that recognizes the economic and social benefits that come with these changes. By embracing homosocial relationships, we can foster a more loving, accepting, and economically stable society. We've explored the economic impacts of homosocial relationships, but there's always more to learn. We delved into how stronger marriages can lead to economic benefits, and how homosocial relationships can help reduce teen pregnancy, breaking the poverty cycle. We've discussed the potential impacts on religious donations and welfare programs, and the ways these relationships can help address overpopulation and its related financial risks. We've also looked at the health benefits and economic impact that come with a healthier perspective on physical touch and affection. We've envisioned a future where homosocial relationships are more accepted and understood, leading to a healthier, more balanced society. These aspects of refined affectionate friendships, or RAFs, show us that there's great wisdom in building strong, non-sexual, same-gender relationships. What else do you know about relationships and financial wisdom? Share your thoughts in the comments below.